Hello everyone, so today I have my June TBR, and as you might have guessed by the title of this video, I decided to do something different. I let my Instagram followers decide my TBR, and this is different because I let my Instagram followers decide my TBR and because I have a TBR. Usually I don't have a TBR, I'm more of a mood reader, like whatever I feel like reading, that's what I pick up. But I decided to challenge myself a little bit this month, not only with having a TBR, but like with the amount of books that I'm planning to read this month. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. The way I decided to do this is set up some polls on my Instagram stories and leave them up for about 10 hours or something, just to like give people time to decide. But like, to be honest, with the first hour it was pretty obvious who won. I divided my TBR in 4 weeks, so I did 4 different polls, and I did a bonus one just in case I managed to finish all of the books before the month is over, and I have like another book just in case. Also, I based all of the polls on books I already own and books that I decided to base the polls on books that I already own or books that I'm already planning on reading, just so I don't have to like go and buy more books, which is something that I don't need right now. Like, I don't have space for that, even though I would like love to just go and buy more books. Okay, so I think that's it for the introduction. I think I explained everything. So now let's find out what my Instagram followers want for me to read this month. For the first week, I wanted to binge a series, and I have 2 series that I really want to read for 2 different reasons, which I'll get to when I let you know which ones they are. The first one is The Raven Cycle. I want to read that one because I read the first book a couple of years ago, and I was like, I love it, and then I was too afraid of continuing with the series just because I didn't want to see the characters suffer or something, so I just kind of stopped. But now I own the 4 books and I just like want to read them. And the second one is The Shades of Magic. Is that the name of the series? I'm not sure, but like, you know, A Darker Shade of Magic and stuff. I want to read those because everyone is talking about them and I just feel like it's time for me to read them. So I put those 2 on the poll, and I was hoping for The Raven Cycle to win, to be honest. But I would be happy with whichever one because I want to read both of them, so it's fine. And it turns out that Shades of Magic won. They are so beautiful. I'm just gonna say that. I love how they look. I love the aesthetic of these books. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited about it. I want to see if it's true what everyone's talking about how like amazing these books are. So hopefully I'll be able to read them in a week. That's my plan. Just like every poll represents a week, so I'm planning on reading these 3 books in a week. I'm almost done with the first one, so I'm doing this very weird thing where I'm like starting a book and then get to like halfway through it and then I stop reading it, and then like a bunch of months later I pick it up again and then I finish it really fast, and I don't know why I'm doing that. It's weird, but I did that with this one. Like, I started it like 6 months ago or something, just a while ago, and now with the poll, like, this book's won and I just had to pick it up again, and I'm reading it like super fast, but like I was like halfway through it, so yeah. But hopefully I'll be able to read this like in a week. Also, if I don't, like, I feel like some of the other books I will be able to read them in less than a week, so it can like compensate for that. For the second poll, I decided to do some new releases because new books, I want to read new books, so like, why not? I decided to put Save the Date, which is a book that I already pre-ordered, and I'm really looking forward to reading that one. And then I did some research on like June new releases that it's like young adult, and I found Summer of Salt, which sounds like could be interesting, so I put them all on the poll and just wait and see who won. And the winner is Save the Date. I don't have it yet because it hasn't come out yet, but it will be in my hands soon, and I can't wait to read it because I love Morgan Matson books. They are so beautiful and fun. Now for the third week, I decided to reread a book. I just feel like there are a lot of books that I love, but I just read them like once and don't pick them up again, and like I don't give myself that time to just read a book again. So I decided to include it on the polls and just like let people decide, and that way I don't feel too bad about reading them again. I did it on Rainbow Rowell's books because I love her books, and I've only read them once, and like Fangirl is one of my favorite books ever. So I put Fangirl against Eleanor and Park and just see who won. Those are two books that I just loved and I want to read them again. So, and the winner is Fangirl! Yay! I'm so excited to read Fangirl again and like don't feel guilty about it. Because you know, sometimes when you're like doing Bookstagram or like BookTube, you have this pressure of only reading like new books, and it's hard to just go back and read a book that you really enjoyed. Maybe if I'm able to pull this out like this month, do all of this reading, I might include like a reread every month just to like go back to those beautiful books that I love. Then for the fourth week, I decided that I have too many books that are on my shelf and I just haven't like even picked them up, and that's wrong. I should read them or like give them away, and I don't want to give them away, so I should read them. So I went through my shelf and decided that The Night Circus has been on my shelf for far too long, and also this Savage Song, which is a series that everyone kind of seems to love. So I put them all face to face and see who won. And the winner is The Night Circus. I was surprised about this. I was totally expecting for this Savage Song to win, and not because I wanted it to win. Like, I was looking forward to reading either of them, to be honest, because they've been like on my shelf for far too long, so it's just like I need to read them. But I wasn't expecting for The Night Circus to win, and I'm really looking forward to it because also a lot of people seem to love this book, and it's magical, so I love when books have magic on them. It's just so much fun. Finally, I did my bonus round just in case I managed to finish all these like books and, you know, have time for an extra one. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I like to have options. Like, also, what if I don't feel like reading some of these books? I can have like that extra one to read it just in case, you know, since I'm a mood reader, I need to be prepared. So I picked two books that I haven't read and that seemed to be interesting, and they were Six of Crows and Shadow and Bone. I guess you can say that this poll was like Leigh Bardugo themed, which I haven't read any of her books, and like also those are books that everyone kind of loves. So I think it's time that I read one of them. And the winner is Six of Crows, and I'm really excited about this book. Like, it's so beautiful with the sprayed edges. I'm excited about this one, but this is my bonus one. Just in like if I don't manage to get to this book, I might include it like on my TBR for July. And that's it. That's all of the books that my Instagram followers picked for my June TBR. This was a lot of fun, and I hope that I managed to like read all of these amazing books in this month, and I'll have a wrap up at the end of the month and like let you know how it went, and if I'm gonna do it again in July. Like, maybe it works for me. Maybe this way I get to read more books, and if I keep doing this, and it could be great for my reading. Also, like, if I keep doing this, it'll only be during like school breaks, because once the school starts, I just can't read anything. So let me know what's on your June TBR, and I'll see you next week with a new video. Bye!